Hello, this is a brief presentation to share with you some key differences between the secondary setting and the post-secondary setting. It is not intended to be comprehensive in nature, so if you have any questions, concerns, or want some clarifications, please contact our office. Our contact information is located later in this slide presentation, as well as on our website. First and foremost, I want to welcome you to Longwood University. As a graduate of this fine institution for both my undergraduate and graduate school, I am thrilled to have you join the Lancer family. My name is Dana Miller-Kieran, and I am currently the Director of Accessibility Resources. I am ready to join you on this journey and extremely excited to have you here. So again, welcome to Longwood University and the Accessibility Resources Office. Before we can begin to understand the differences between the secondary level and the post-secondary level, it's important to clarify which federal laws support our resources here at Longwood University. We are covered under the Americans with Disabilities Act, as well as Section 504 of the Rehabilitation Act of 1973. The intention of these laws is to provide you access to our facilities, programs, and services. In order to become a registered student with the Accessibility Resources Office, you must provide documentation to support your need for accommodations. Many of you will come to us with IEP and 504 plans. While those are great historical documentation, they often do not provide enough evidence to support the need for certain accommodations. We ask that you check your evaluations and make sure they are 3 years within the entry date into the university. Information from when you were a child is great documentation and historical evidence of the disability, but we would really like to know how you're currently performing as a young adult. If you should need to get your evaluation done, again, that is done at cost to you, the student. We will work with you for a semester to help you get the accommodations you need while the evaluation is being done. Should you have any concerns about getting that done, please let us know and we can provide you resources. It's important that you provide us as much information on the functional limitations of your disability on your daily life and your academics. So be thinking now and make a list of the ways in which you feel your disability impacts your daily living and your learning. Overall, your documentation must demonstrate a need for our specific resource. This documentation needs to be supported from a credentialed diagnosing professional. It's important that when you come to Longwood University, you learn to become your self-advocate. You have probably been working on your self-advocacy skills throughout your secondary schooling and your transition IEPs. I am hopeful that you can identify and tell us what your disability is and how it impacts you, because that's very important. At the college level, students must self-identify to the Accessibility Resources Offices. We do not go out and look for you. It is your responsibility to arrange for the accommodations, and you must follow through with all the appointments that we set. If you do not, your accommodations are not put into place. You too are in the driver's seat when making contact to your professors at the start of each semester. Your professors are not going to reach out to us if they do not receive a letter to ask if there is a problem. So take this opportunity while you're getting ready to come to Longwood University and learn about you, your disability, and how you will describe yourself to someone in a professional setting and how your disability impacts your learning. Your parents are very important to us, but we can only speak to them with your consent. Also, your parents need to know that you will advocate for yourself. You are a young adult and we expect you to act accordingly. Faculty and staff prefer working with students. You are the one they are educating. You are the one they want to have the conversation with. it makes sense that they would want to talk to you versus your parents. So really, your parents are going to be in the back seat. While they are there to guide and support you and give you great advice, it's important that you make decisions along the way for yourself. They are only going to be involved as much as you wish for them to be. Again, we consider you young adults, and we expect you to take care of things on your own. In college, your instruction is a little bit different. Your faculty are not required to modify or design their class around your specific needs or change any assignment for your specific needs. While they often will work with you if you reach out to them and let them know your concerns, they are not required to do so. As well as, professors are not required to alter deadlines on assignments. You will be given a syllabus at the beginning of the semester, which will outline your assignments and when they are due. If you need to work with our office on a weekly basis to stay on top of your assignments, we are happy to do so. Please share that you would like that in your intake meeting with my Associate Director, Madeline Shute. Substantial amount of homework is given for each class. You will be spending a lot of time studying, but you also will be spending a lot of time meeting great new people and enjoying Longwood as we all have. So, please practice time management skills. Should you need help with that, you need to reach out to us and we will help you plan a schedule in which you can study, have fun, and attend your classes. Lastly, there is no special education classroom. There are no collaborative teachers. You are here because you can do this, and you will do this. But there isn't additional support in the classroom. If you have specific academic concerns about your accommodations, please reach out to us, and we will help guide you in the direction of the resources you need, or give you advice on how to work with your individual faculty. Grades and tests. So typically, format changes are not going to be made on your test. So if it's all multiple choice, then it's all multiple choice. If it's essay, it's going to be essay. However, if you need format changes in that the test is read to you aloud, or the test is changed in font size so that you can see it, of course those changes will be made. Accommodations for your tests are made through our office and provided to you only by the supporting documentation that you give to us. So if you've had accommodations in the past with your testing, it's very important to share that with us. And we will provide you the supporting documentation to give to your faculty. Testing is often periodic and it's usually cumulative, covering larger spans of chunks of work during the semester. This can be new for some students coming from the secondary setting where you may have been tested on a weekly basis. Not all classes are set up this way, but be prepared that some are. So make sure that you stay on top of your reading, your notes, and ask any question you have. Your faculty are here to help. It's your responsibility to study. Tutoring is not an accommodation. If you need tutoring, you can seek out that tutoring on your own. We have the Center for Academic Success. There is a website in which you can schedule some tutoring hours with either a group tutor or you can reach out to the director of the Center for Academic Success and ask her if there are any other options. We'd be happy to guide you in this process. You need to spend at least 2 to 3 hours for each hour in class. I understand that sounds very overwhelming, but if you plan out your schedule correctly, again, you will be able to get your studying done as well as enjoy everything Longwood has to offer. Your schedule, what classes you take, and when you take them, that's not already decided for you. That's the wonderful beauty of college is that you get to choose the classes you want to take. Yes, there are classes you will need to take for your major, but you have the freedom to explore other classes that you want to learn more information about. So take this time to learn something new and choose some classes that will stretch you. You get to choose your class time, you get to choose your free time, and you get to choose your study time. But this might change from day to day or even week to week. So plan 12 to 16 hours per week, at least on studying, if not more. And then work in some time to go to the gym, enjoy the library, take a stroll around campus, head out to High Bridge, grab a sandwich at McAdoo's. All this can be done while enjoying Longwood and getting your academics done. Accommodations. So accommodations, again, are requested by you. You set up an appointment, and it says ODR, but we are actually ARO. Sorry about that. According to the individual student's needs. That acronym is from an old name of our office. We are now Accessibility Resources. Accommodation letters are given to each professor, and they don't transfer over semester to semester. They must be requested at the end of every semester and for every following semester. Should you need accommodations during winter intersession or summer school, we're happy to provide them, as well as a letter for support. You just need to reach out. So again, your accommodations are requested by you. It's set by you and ARO according to your individual needs. Your accommodation letter is for each professor, but they don't transfer over semester to semester. You will need to get a new letter, but not provide more documentation. Some typical accommodations provided through our office are extended time, distraction-reduced testing, use of computer and assistive technology, supplemental notes provided for a class by the professor or another student in the class, use of a tape recorder or to record lectures, alternate format of your textbooks, or use of assistive technology. We also can do some housing accommodations should you have the documented disability paperwork that lets us know that's needed, as well as providing interpreting services for campus. Again, this is not comprehensive, nor is it intended to be. We do not have a menu of accommodations that we provide students. Your specific story is very important to us. Your history is very important to us. We will work with you on an individual basis to give you the accommodations you need to give you access to your academics. Lastly, you need to know you're going to make mistakes. Mistakes are how we learn. I know it's very cliche, but through your mistakes, you will gain great discovery. And now is the time to learn. So again, welcome to Longwood and the Accessibility Resources Office. Again, this is Dana Miller-Kieran. I'm the Director of Accessibility Resources, and I am happy to speak with you at any time. You can contact us at our website or email, which is provided for you, or you can call the office directly. We are happy to speak to you in person. Again, thank you for your time in viewing this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please let me know. Take care.